watching the Sports Political channel of LB. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. All right, let's talk about this situation here where yesterday the NBA renamed several trophies, and in one we're going to talk about in this particular video is for the league MVP. Now, the league MVP was named after five-time MVP Michael Jordan. I'm gonna read this article and then I'm gonna give you my twist on this. What's up, Trey? Salute, bro. Now, coming from Yahoo, the NBA's most valuable player trophy is now named after Michael Jordan. The new Michael Jordan trophy was one of 6 renamed trophies unveiled by the NBA on Tuesday. Jordan won 5 MVP awards in his storied career. Only Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 6 won more. And that's why I have the disagreement with the NBA. Now, this ain't to take nothing away from what Michael Jordan did in his career. But you mean to tell me that a man who's won 6 league MVPs, the only person in league history to have won 6 league MVPs, the all-time leading scorer in NBA history, that man don't get a trophy named after him? The disrespect that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has received. And to me, the only other name that you could throw in that is Wilt Chamberlain. A man who's averaged 50 points 1 year, who you know in NBA history has averaged 50. We'll get to that. I'm going to continue reading this article. What's up, caller? The NBA said the Jordan Trophy is 23.6 inches tall and 23.6 pounds, and the base is 6-sided as a nod to Jordan's 6 NBA championships, as the base of the trophy has a 15-degree angle as a nod to Jordan's 15-year career. Okay, so this is another thing I have a problem with. Why are we talking about his 6 championships if this is a regular season MVP award? I'm just asking. Thank you for sharing this, caller. If we're talking about the regular season MVP award, then why are we bringing up Jordan's 6 championships? They also announced some other trophies. The Jerry West Trophy for most clutch of the season. Clutch of the Year award will be given to the NBA player who best come through for his teammates in the clutch. It is named for the man whose silhouette is the NBA logo, whatever. In addition to the Jordan Trophy and the West Trophy, the other 4 named trophies are the Hakeem Olajuwon Trophy for Defensive Player of the Year. As much as I like Hakeem Olajuwon, but his name should not be named after the Defensive Player of the Year. The Wilt Chamberlain Rookie of the Year. So they gave Wilt Chamberlain an award, but for Rookie of the Year? Nah. The John Havlicek Trophy for 6th Man of the Year, I agree with that. And the George Mikan Trophy for Most Improved Player. Okay, whatever. It has long been rumored that the NBA was going to rename its trophies for legendary players. The NBA named the All-Star MVP trophy after Kobe Bryant, after his death in 2020. And the NBA Social Justice Award is named after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, I can see why they would name that after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the work he did outside of basketball. But that still doesn't change the fact that I do not agree with Michael Jordan getting the regular season MVP award. The Finals MVP trophy has been named after Bill Russell since 2009 in honor of his 11 NBA championships. Bill Russell has won 5 regular season MVP awards, and he just died earlier this year. So, This is where I have the gripes. And look, you need to understand something. I'm bringing up stats, but you need to take into account some stats were not a thing until like 1973, like blocks and steals. Wasn't a thing until like 1973. The 3-point percentage, the 3-point line wasn't a thing until like 1979. Well after Wilt Chamberlain retired from basketball. Okay? So coming from the land of basketball, I pulled this up. Now I want everybody to see this, and this is why I have the gripe. Now, let me share my screen a second. Then we're going to get right down to business. Make sure you hit that like button, share these videos on your social media platforms. And I appreciate everyone for watching this live stream. Oh, yeah, I'm going to make some Jordan Dick-licking fanboys mad tonight. And look, I ain't got no issue with Michael Jordan. Hell, I be wearing his shoes and shit. I be wearing his apparel. So, still don't take away the fact that I'm pissed off over this shit. Now, Kareem played from 1970 to 1989. 1989 was his last year in the NBA, where the Lakers lost in the NBA Finals to the Detroit Pistons. All right. Matter of fact, that year when the Lakers made the playoffs, what's up, RG Titan? The Lakers ran through the Western Conference. I mean, they swept everybody in the first round. They swept them in the goddamn on conference semis. They went to the conference finals, swept that team, I forgot who they played in the conference finals, but they swept that team in the conference finals, and then they end up getting swept in the NBA finals. So that's Kareem last year in the NBA. Now, as you can see here, Jordan and Kareem both won 6 championships. Kareem played 20 years. Jordan played 15. We know a couple times he took a break. Kareem played in 18 playoff seasons, while Jordan played in 13. Kareem played in 19 All-Star games to Jordan's 14. Regular season MVPs, Kareem got 6. Jordan has 5. Finals MVP, Jordan got 6. Kareem got 2. And, you know, look, a lot of these awards are subjective, especially when you have media bias and other things that come into play. 10 times for each in the NBA first team, 15 times all NBA teams for Kareem, 11 times for Michael, 9-time all defensive first teams to Kareem's 5. All defensive teams, Kareem got that edge from 11 to 9. Defensive player of the year, well, Kareem has never won that, but then again, that didn't come into play until 82. So had that been the thing when he first came in the league, we probably would have had some Kareem Defensive Player of the Year awards because he was the beast. What's up, Josh Johnson? 3,000 degrees. All y'all up in here. Appreciate y'all being up in here. So in case y'all missed it, the NBA named the Defensive Player of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, regular season MVP after legendary NBA players. And I did not agree with the fact that Michael Jordan's name was listed as the regular season MVP. So that's the whole crux of this particular video today. And this ain't no disrespect to Mike. Absolutely no disrespect to Michael Jordan. That man was an amazing basketball player back in the day. And this him and LeBron comparison is pretty outlandish. But anyway, I do not agree with the fact that Michael Jordan should be named the regular season MVP award. It should be the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar regular season MVP award. The only 6-time MVP in league history, and he don't get that kind of respect. Oh, but we already got an award named after him. Big deal. You guys rename stuff all the time like you did just one. You can fix this atrocity by giving Kareem his proper respect. And look, you don't have to agree with what I'm saying. This is my personal opinion. If you got a personal opinion of who you think should be the regular season MVP, then go ahead, tell me. Rebounding, Kareem got the edge over Jordan. Steals leader. Let's say blocks and steals didn't come a thing until 1973, so we don't know how many steals that Kareem had. Obviously, blocks leader, Kareem got Jordan in that department, but once again, we don't know how many more Kareem would have because blocks did not become an official stat until 73. So this is where I'm at with that. Now, if you go to Wilt, hold on, let me share my screen again, and we'll go to Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt played from 60 to 73. We all know when Jordan played. NBA championships, Wilt has 2 to Jordan's 6. But you got to think, those other finals losses came at the hands of some really, really good Boston Celtics teams. Wilt played 14 to Jordan 15. Chamberlain played 13 playoffs. The Jordan they both tied in playoffs, and Jordan got the edge in All-Star appearances. Wilt won 4 to Jordan 5, but once again, it's subjective to media bias, and we really don't know how much more Wilt could have won. But then again, when Wilt played, it was some really, really good competition back then when Wilt played. Because see, there wasn't that many teams when Wilt Chamberlain played. In other words, you had to be really, really good to be on the NBA roster back then. It's not this watered down thing we have right now. You have 32 teams and a whole bunch of other players. When Wilt played, you probably only had like 8 teams in the NBA, which means less teams means less spots, which means you had to be really, really good to get on the team back then. You had to really blow people away. Ten to 7, Jordan got the advantage in first team all NBA teams. Jordan got the slight edge in 11 to 10. First team all defense, Jordan 9 to 2. But look, that is skewed considering that when Wilt played, a lot of those awards didn't come in until like 68 and 69. As of you see this right here, Finals MVP, defensive teams started being awarded in 68 and 69. So we don't know how many of those awards he could have won or accolades he could have achieved. Same thing with defensive teams, total selections, defensive player of the year. That ain't come until like 1982. Jordan only got 1 of those. Scoring leader, 7 times. Wilt was the scoring leader. Jordan has 10. Rebounding leader, obviously, Wilt got that in the bag. Assist leader, look at that. 1 year that Wilt had the assist. Jordan never been an assist leader. Blocks and steals didn't become a thing until Wilt Chamberlain retired. And then, if you go deeper than rap, points per game, both average over 30. Rebounds per game, look at that. Oh, man, 22 to only 6. Well, he was LB, Wilt Chamberlain was a big man, big man, good to get these rebounds. Obviously. Assists, steals, and blocks. She's the scoring comparisons here between total points, rebounds, and assists, and all that. Same thing with the field goal percentages. The 3-point percentage didn't become a thing until 1979, so that's why there's no data for Wilt. Michael, for his career, only shot 32%. Wilt was never a really good free throw shooter, though. But look at this shit. Best game, 62. He dropped 50 points a game. I wonder if that's the year they started changing all the rules and stuff. 50 points a game? What person you know that's going to go out there and average 50? This man averaged 50 points a game. 27 rebounds a game and 61. Had 8 assists a game. So you could have made a case for Wilt. But to me, that award should have been named after Kareem, in my opinion. In my opinion. That's where I'm at on that. But hey, you guys not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Last but definitely not least, shouts out to the LDBC Lions Den basketball community. This your man, scream at me. Hey!